What is up, you guys? It is your girl Dreamer here with an oracle read. We are going to get started right away. Before I start, I love to pray. Heavenly Father and Mother above, I ask you to guide me and to use me to spread and to share the messages of what you would like us to know, what's to come, what should we be working on, how can we heal. Guide us. I call unto my angels, my ancestors, and our higher creator. In Yahweh's name, in Jesus' name, in Ashe's name, Ashe, amen. All right, you guys, we are going to get started. I would just like to start by saying thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the donations. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. I love you guys. If no one else loves you, or if you just feel like you are not loved, just know your girl Dreamer freaking loves you. And I ain't lying when I say that, okay? So let's go ahead and get started, you guys. We are first going to start with our angel deck, okay? Let's get started. Let's do this. Okay, you guys are amazing. Great things is coming. Great things are already here. What answers, what messages are we looking for today? Okay. Let's see. Okay, so first we have a sacred plan, okay? And this has been, I don't know why my voice got so pitched, but this has been coming up a lot lately, you guys. Sacred plan, okay? Let me tell you why. It's because you have been told your whole life that you don't matter, you're basic, you're this, you're that, you're nothing. A lot of people have been told false statements, and we believe these false statements. We take on other people's opinion, and we forget about our own freaking opinion. But these are for the people who get a lot of like backlash from others, but deep down, you know you're important. It doesn't matter what anybody says to you or about you. Deep down, you know that you have a plan. And this is a card to remind you that your plan is sacred. And it doesn't matter who doesn't agree with it, who's there for you, who's not there for you. Just know that you're there for you, and God, our higher creator, is there for you. You have a sacred plan. You are working with the divine creator. Our creator has chosen you to do something amazing. You have a sacred plan. So in this meantime, you got to get ready for your plan. You got to focus on your plan. You got to prepare yourself. You got to understand that like the divine is working with you. Our creator is working with you. God is working with you. The universe is God. So you matter, baby. You matter. You have a plan. And if things aren't working out the way you want them to right now, that's okay. That's okay. It's everything happens for a reason. But you just got to understand that like the power lives within you. The power lives within you. Okay? So people can tell you all day that you don't matter, but you know you do matter. You have a sacred plan. You know who you are, but you keep allowing other people to get in your ear to tell you who you are when God is letting you know, no, baby, listen to me. Listen to yourself. Trust me. Come in, because you are sacred, baby. That's why it's hard for people to come around you, or it's hard for people to even appreciate you, because they don't get it. And it's okay if they don't get it. You just got to pray for those that are lost. You're not lost. You are found. So go with yourself so you can get your sacred plan. You can live out your destiny. It's not easy. Rewards, and I'm not even trying to be on this card for so long, but I'm going with what Spirit is telling me. Everybody wants to reap the rewards, but a lot of people don't want to have to work for the reward. This card is letting you know you are sacred, and you're not just sacred because, oh, you're cute, oh, you're beautiful, oh, you're this color, oh, you're that color. No, you do the inner work. You do the spiritual work. You work with the divine for a reason. You're important. You are important. Stop listening to other people that tell you you don't matter. You matter. You matter. You matter. Surrender. Surrender. Oh man. Okay, so I keep hearing the worries, surrender, the problems, surrender your past, surrender your thoughts, surrender your negative thoughts, surrender listening to other people, surrender yourself, get on your motherfucking knees and pray. You know, Malcolm X, I hear it, I keep hearing it because I watched the movie with Malcolm X. Shout out to Denzel Washington, because man, they looked alike. Them teeth, man, I was like, you know what's funny is because this is so off topic, but listen, I grew up watching Denzel, right? But I only watch like Denzel from like my age, right? So when I see movies with certain actors that are like from way, way back then, when they're like my age that I am today, it really trips me out, because I'm like, damn, I see why they're so big, because their acting is incredible. Denzel played that role. He played that role, man. He played that role. He showed people, yo, Malcolm X is black, bro. Malcolm X is black, no matter how light he is, man. The reason why I mention Malcolm X is because there's a part in the movie, and I'm not trying to give it away, but I'm going to give it away. There's a part in the movie where everybody knows, if you study Malcolm X, you know that like before he became Malcolm X, he was this regular person like every day, how everybody is stuck in the matrix and bleaching their hair, dyeing their hair, like straightening their hair, just relaxing their hair, all this stuff. And he didn't know so much about who he really was. And when he went to jail kind of changed his life. And there was a scene where the person who kind of like brought him to awareness was like teaching him to get on your knees and to pray, whatever, you know, you need to talk to God about, talk to Allah about. And he was having such a hard time doing that. It was like, hold up, what? You asking me? Because Malcolm X was a G. Malcolm X was a real gangster. He did some bad stuff in his beginning, you know, like we all do. Ain't nobody perfect. But he was amazing as being a gangster, and then he even became more amazing with the power of God, with the power of Allah. So the man was teaching him to get on his knees, and getting on your knees is like surrendering. And he had such a hard time doing that, because, you know, who knows? It's just, we're not used. It's hard for us to believe in something that we don't see. But eventually he gets on his knees and he surrenders. He surrenders. And if you don't know who Malcolm X is, regardless of what the press tells you, regardless of what people's opinion, search Malcolm X on your own. Study what he was really preaching about. Study Malcolm X, not what media tells you. Study Malcolm X. I don't understand why I'm getting so heated, but it's like Spirit keeps telling me to freaking pay attention to Malcolm X, because he surrendered. And when he surrendered, he received more blessings than you can only imagine. Of course, hate came and assassination came, but this man to this day is a living prophet. People admire Malcolm X even while he's in his grave. Guess why? Because he ain't in his grave. He's still living. You just can't see him. And when I say leaving, I mean living. I mean living in spirit. But he surrendered. He surrendered. You have to surrender. Trust God. Trust Allah. Trust yourself and surrender. Let it go. Get on your knees and pray. Stop acting like praying is a problem. Speak the things that you want to happen into your life. And I'm honestly not even trying to be aggressive. I just feel like maybe that's Malcolm X's spirit, because Malcolm X came off as aggressive, and everybody said, like, because it's we're living in repeat, y'all. We're doing the same thing with no satisfaction. We get satisfied for one day and then we go back. It's like, you really need to surrender, and you really need to trust God, and you really need to do right. You really need to do right with yourself. It's not about, do right with others, but do right by yourself, baby. Okay? Take a step back. Take a chill pill, homie. Take a chill pill and relax and just stop overthinking. We be worrying ourselves too damn much. Take a step back. What is not for you is not for you. What is for you is for you. Trust the universe. Trust God. Trust yourself. Listen to your intuition and breathe. Take a chill pill. Take a step back. Don't be rushing. Stop rushing into things. Just take a step back. Because a step back is not going to send you back. A step back is actually going to help you freaking receive. It's going to take you forward. A step back is going to take you forward. Relax. Jay-Z said that, bro. Jay-Z said, Jay-Z said something real smart. He was like, yo, everybody thinks that a step back is, no, a restart is a setback. But really, it's a restart. Okay? Like, stop worrying. And, like, vibe. If you're not fucking with somebody, take a step back. And that's okay. And if they ain't fucking with you, take a step back. And that's okay. Ding. Confirmation. Now we have inner child healing. Listen. When I say this, y'all, listen to me. Listen to me, because I'm really feeling this right now. I'm not even trying to be extra, but I'm really feeling this right now, you guys. Listen to what I'm saying. You as a child, whatever you experience as a child is not your fault. It is not your fault. It is not your fault. Forgive those that have hurt you, because it's not their fault. They've been taught something that brought them, whatever your inner child, whatever you need to heal from your inner child. I always say, yo, kids are like animals to me. When you look at a dog, dogs don't understand, but they try. They find other ways to communicate with us. They watch the way how our expression is. Kids are the same thing. When a child is born, they are like animals. They don't know no better. They really don't. They really don't. So you got to understand, you got to heal, you got to forgive. You got to forgive those that have hurt you. And let me just say, if I ever hurt somebody during my childhood pain, I genuinely apologize. And I hope you can forgive me, because I'm like, sometimes I be like, dang, man, you know, we regret a lot of things that we do. And a lot of people, they hold on, and holding on to things you can't heal. If you really want greatness and you really want to be that amazing person that you truly are, you got to heal your childhood wounds, because that is what is so hard for us to overcome, is a lot of things that we've been taught as a child. Because the last thing you want to do is become a victim. People think victims get all the attention. Victims are so cute. No, fuck that. In my opinion, you look at victims and you're like, man, they weak. Because I've been placed as a victim. I remember when I got in a situation, they're like, you're a victim. I said, fuck that. You're not about to put that on my life. I'm not a victim. I'm going to overcome this. Because no, you're not a victim, but you were. You were. And you got to accept the fact that you were. And you got to overcome it. You got to overcome it. You got to heal all those wounds. Whatever you couldn't, it's not your fault. It's not your fault, man. Bro, girl, queen, king, it's not your fault. Forgive and let go. And like I said, I keep, God, I'm not trying to make it about me, but I do want to say, I know for me growing up, I was not always perfect. I was a broken girl dealing with broken things, trying to overcome things. So if I ever hurt somebody while we were in our childhood, I apologize, and I genuinely ask you and God above for them to forgive me. I used to be bad. I was a bad little girl because I had a lot of badass influences around me, and I was not happy, and I tried finding other ways to block me and to take away from, I was just I was a nightmare. I wasn't no dream. I was a nightmare. So this is just saying, like, you got to forgive yourself for the mistakes that you have made as a child. And you got to forgive those that have hurt you. Story time for me. My dad was one of the persons who I couldn't stand growing up, because I was like, I love my dad. Just let me make that clear. I love my dad. We're in a really good spot right now. But in the beginning time, I didn't understand our relationship. I couldn't stand that. I was like, why doesn't he want to be around me? Why doesn't he want to do this? Why doesn't he want to do that? I'm like, no, he don't love me. And that's not the case. It's just, you don't know what happened when you was a child. You don't know what goes on with people in their past, because people try to overcome their past. So then when you have a person that's trying to remind you of your past, but they've overcome it, they don't want to hear that shit. So this is just saying, release it. All this shit that has happened to you as a child that you don't agree with, take it as a lesson learned to build you to be stronger, because shit happens. Shit happens, you guys. And that card is just saying, like, heal your energy. Man, it wasn't your fault. It wasn't nobody's fault. There's a lot of bad energy out here, and you just got to pray for those that hurt you. Just pray, just love, because it's going to be beneficial to you. It's going to be beneficial to you. And look at this, forgiveness and understanding. And it goes right back in with the child inner healing, because sometimes we hate people because of what we heard about them, or we judge people because of what this person has said about them, but we don't even fucking know the person. We won't even get the chance to know them, because somebody will say, oh, well, this person did this to me, and this person treated me that way, and now this person, 10 years later, a whole completely different person, but because of what was said about them, you got other people that are judging them. And guess what? You spreading rumors about other people, that shit's gonna come back to you. You control your life. God lives within. God lives within. You need to forgive, and you need to understand. Forgiveness and overstanding is key to life. I don't say under, because I'm not under shit. I say over, because I am over the top. I am over everything in my mind. I speak highly of myself because I am highly. And others don't understand that, but that's okay. Forgive them for not understanding. Just don't even care about it. Just forgive yourself and understand why you did the things you did. And if it's something that doesn't fit with you, let it go. Let it go. People hold on to too much. People hold on to too much. Like, you gotta let it go. You don't want to be 77 crying about something that happened to you when you were 22. Okay? I don't even know why I said 77 and 22. But I'm being dead serious. Let the shit go. Let the shit go and heal. Heal yourself. Because you deserve that healing. You deserve it. You are worthy to heal. A blessing to lift sadness, all them sorrows. So I'm getting the energy that, like, a lot of people are very sad right now. And it could be a situation. It could be just something that is, like, holding you back and making you feel less than. Like, this is a blessing for you to uplift that sadness. Whatever is saddening you, whatever is making you sad, release it. But you want to embrace it. Embrace what is causing you to feel sad. Embrace what is making you sad, and just uplift that sadness, because you're so beautiful. Every day is a blessing. Every day is so amazing. Every day is so powerful. Like, ask yourself, what am I really sad about? What is causing you to be sad? And release it. Release it, because our Creator, our higher God, you guys, I'm having too much fun with this spin chair, but our Creator wants us to be happy. And when we are sad, our Creator wants us to embrace what is causing us to be sad. Then we have a blessing on your earth. Okay, you guys, and this is just saying to, like, connect with nature. Get yourself out of that motherfucking material world and tap into some nature. Go to the beach. Be grounded. Earth is all about groundedness. Earth is all about being grounded. You want to be grounded. You want to be grounded. You want to be grounded. Get grounded. The time is now. The time is now, you guys. All right, so that is all I have for you on this lovely night. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. If you feel like no one loves you, just know your girl Dreamer loves you, okay? If you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, go ahead to the description, click the link below, follow me on Instagram, DM me, whatever. More to come, you guys. I love you. Stay strong, heal yourself, believe in God, believe in yourself, and more to come. Peace.